What's up guys, it's Ash here, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. If you are, that's great. If you're not, I hope your situation improves and that better days are coming for you. Better days are certainly coming for us on FC24, however, because EA have announced a new gameplay update that will be coming over the holidays to fix a lot of the issues that we've all complained about. So a lot of the tactics that you're going to see in this video, hopefully they can get changed in the near future. But as for now, guys, I have some really meta 422 custom tactics and player instructions for you to help you out in FC24 right now. But with all that aside, guys, let's get right into the video, and I hope you enjoy. If you guys want coins for FC24, make sure you check out MMOEXP.com. Their link is down in the description. They're very fast, they're very cheap, they're very reliable, and if you use my code Rema, you can get yourself a lovely 5% discount. Okay then, guys, so starting off with the custom tactics for the defensive style, as always, we have this on balanced. It does give you the best control over your defense, so when you want to press, you can, and then when you want to drop back and be a little bit more passive, you can also do that. When it comes to applying pressure, guys, there is something else we can use, which we'll get onto in a moment, so balance is the way to go. For the defensive width, I personally like to have a more narrow, compact width to stop my opponents being able to just run right through the middle of me. I am aware that people do go for cutbacks quite a lot of the time, but that'll be the same regardless of whether your width is at 70 or at 20. You know, people will always go for those cutbacks, so I think it's at least better to be nice, narrow and compact and block all of those attacks out through the middle, and then when you want to block a cutback, just manually positioning out wide. For the depth, guys, this is one of the things that will probably change in the near future, but as of right now, 71 depth is still the best depth to use if you are on the new gen version of the game, because 71 depth completely congests the middle area of the pitch. Basically, you get an automatic press from the AI, and it's very difficult for your opponent to attack. As a result, you also don't really get a stamina drain either, so it is just very overpowered and something that is going to be changed in the near future. But right now, 71 depth is good, but if you are an old gen, this isn't a thing, so 55 to 60 is the best bet for you. Moving on to the build-up play, guys, we just have this on balance. Gives you the most controlled, varied form of build-up, so when you want to play slow, you can. If you want to speed up and play a bit faster, you can also do that. So balance is really nice for just playing a nice, varied style. Chance creation, guys, right now, direct passing, very important. Yet again, something that could potentially change. I'm not sure about this one, but right now, direct passing is important because it's the only setting which will allow you to break through the park the bus defense. When you use direct passing, your attackers will make these runs, defenders will follow the attackers making the runs, and then after the defenders have followed your attackers will track back so that you can cut back to them. So a little bit boring, but very effective. For the attacking width, guys, this is yet again something that might change in the near future. Now, right now on this current patch of FC24, even when you're using a narrow formation, it's important to use a higher width than you normally would because of the 71 depth problem that we've spoken about, where the middle areas are so congested. So you have to use a higher width to get out into the wider areas and basically play around that congestion. This might change, and then we can use a lot lower widths, which will be really nice to use. For the players in box, guys, we have this on 6, so we can get a few players into the box to finish off our chances, but we don't overcommit everybody. And then for corners and free kicks, this is a preference thing. I just have them both on 1. Sorry to interrupt the video, guys, but I have noticed around 90% of you that watch the videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you are enjoying the content or finding it helpful, please consider adding that subscription, as it does help me out massively. Also, don't forget to drop a like on the video as well. And with all that aside, guys, I hope you enjoy. Let's continue. For the player instructions, guys, on one of the strikers, I have stay central, get in behind. So they do primarily stay in the central areas where you want your strikers to be. And then we also have them on the get in behind instruction, so we can utilize their pace to get in behind the high defensive lines that people are using. For the other striker, guys, the more technical one, I just have them on stay central and mixed attack. Stay central for the exact same reason as the other striker, but mixed attack so they will get more involved in the build up and they can use a bit more of their technical ability. Moving on to the cams, guys, I don't actually have them on comeback on defense, so just leave them on basic defensive support. So we do trade off a bit of the defensive stability for a more attacking approach, which I like, but the only instructions we have on them is get into the box across, so they're not hesitant to get into the penalty areas. Moving on to the left CDM, guys, I do use my more defensive minded player here. So on this player, stay back, cut passing lanes and cover center. The most defensive settings you can use, pretty self-explanatory, just copy those if if you want a really defensive midfielder. For the right CDM, guys, I do use more of a box-to-box style player in this position, so I leave them on the default settings, put them on the cover center instruction, and let them do their own thing. For the fullbacks, guys, on your more attacking one, balanced overlap does give you that extra width, that wider option, helps stretch out that opponent's defensive line, and just makes it easier to attack. Don't underestimate how powerful having one of your fullbacks going forward can be. So your more competent fullback, balanced overlap, and then the other one, stay back while attacking and overlap, so you always have at least 3 defenders back at a time, but when you send them on a run forward, like the other fullback, they'll overlap and add that extra width. For the 2 centre backs, guys, I leave them alone, and the keeper, I also leave them alone, but you can do comes, crosses, and sweeper keeper if you would like. But yeah, that's it for the tactics and instructions. Let's get into a game to show you how these work. Yellow time finished, but we got the goal. Gameplay is a little heavy right now, by the way, guys, so if you're seeing some really clunky movements, that will explain it. Bit of a dodgy goal, but we take it. Good ball out there. Just wanted to see how the normal finesse shot playstyle is as opposed to the finesse plus there. You don't get as much power on them right now, and again, that is something I think is getting changed. I think they're getting nerfed, so we are going to have to find different ways to utilize the finesse merchant. Good finish. There we go. 2-0. Good turn, Dembele. See if Son will make that run. That is not where I aimed it, but we'll go with that. Buttra. Son. One more. And again. That is a ratty goal, but we take it 3-0. There's good power, but we couldn't get the placement correct. Oh, he's messed up here. This is the main thing that's going to get changed in the next few days, by the way, guys. You see how everything is so compact in the middle? It's not going to be much of a problem, hopefully, after the new updates. Four 0. Five 0. Is he going to quit? Nope. Yeah, these things are getting changed for the better. Like, how was that even on target? There's the 6th. Oh, he's quit. There we go, guys. 6-0 win in Rivals for you with the 4-2-2-2 formation. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please be sure to drop this video a like, sub to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And with all that aside, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.